Hey friends, welcome back to The Generous Poor. I'm Lori, and today we're doing our October cash stuffing number 2. This one's going to be a full cycle. I'm going to be unstuffing my wallet to cover my credit card expenses, and there were many. And then I'm going to roll over leftovers into savings challenges at the end, and then stuff week number 2 for my overflow. Life update before we dive in. It was parents weekend last weekend and homecoming at my son's college, so it was busy. His fraternity hosted a tailgate, so no money spent there. Love that. But we did take some friends, his friends, out to dinner on Saturday night, so that was a treat. We budgeted for it, but we spent almost everything. I haven't kind of gone into my wallet lately, but I don't think there's much left. So I'm excited to kind of replenish for this week. We had a blast. We had an absolute blast. And honestly, these are the moments that make budgeting worth it. And these are the reasons that I budget the way that I do. Is we're at a season in life where I want to make sure that we're saying yes to certain things, and we're also being responsible with our money and paying off debt and doing things like that. So let's start with the unstuffing. So let's go into my wallet and let's grab my... So what I did this week is that's it. And this is my change, my leftover change. My leftover change for the week. So I'm going to put that right off to the side. But this was my wallet tracker because I didn't bring my big one with us. I just kind of tracked on here. And so we are going to pull out, we'll put this right here. We are going to pull out, let me grab, so as I spend out of my envelopes, when they're empty, I put them in my overflow binder so that I'm not carrying around, these are all empty, so I'm not carrying around empty envelopes. But I do want to make sure it goes back in. So we'll put that right here. So let's start with groceries, and let's grab our calculator. So groceries was 203 plus 139. So it's 342. And I don't have any change this week, so hopefully we can break this. 1, 2, 3. So that's 342. We have it. That's a miracle. That is a real miracle. So 2, 20, 30, 42. So that's perfect. So we have $6 left over for savings challenges at the end. So we'll put that right there. So now we did the groceries. It was spendy. I do cook for, I did dining out on accident. Oh, well. Okay, so I cook for a group of girls in our town, and so it's expensive. Spending, I spent all of my spending. Let's see here. We have dining out. It's 30 plus 44 plus, it looks like I'm going to do 68 and 13. So 155 is dining out. Let's see if we have that. So we have 150. So we owe this one $5. So dining out is 30. Dining out, dinner. We took out that. Okay, so what I was going to do is take out money from fall. So let's get, so dining out is empty. Or was I going to take out 5 from my household? The household has, I'm going to do $5 from household, just so I can clear that. And we'll roll the $2 over. So that's empty. Buffer, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will roll that to the back as well. I like these to be in order so that Lori has nothing. I literally spent everything. We went to the bookstore. I mean, so these are all empty. Okay, so I can put this back here until we restuff. But let's grab Pearl's money out of here. I keep our Siberian Huskies food money in here, $30 a week, because we put it on a credit card, but I also want to make sure we're accounting for it. So that's 30. And then we have Now these are things that I went into my sinking funds for. So this one is Yard and Garden. We are going to pull out 15 because I needed to get, we are having like a deer infestation. And we had to get some pellets so that we could kind of keep them off our property. They're eating all of our flowers. They're eating everything. And it's getting crazy. Okay, next we're going to go to experiences. And when we were at my son's school, we went to a football game. And so 1:30 is coming out of that. And then my husband's birthday is tomorrow. And so I'm going to pull $100 from, because I got his birthday gift, but I'm also going to keep some money in there. So I don't know if I'm going to take this out of gifts or birthday, because I don't know. I might take it out of birthday and then use his birthday, because we only have 50. You know what? I'm going to just pull out the 50. Let's see, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So I'm going to pull out 50. I'm going to pull out 50 from here for his birthday. And then I'm going to pull out 50 from birthday because I still need to keep money in this one because we are going to be going out to dinner. And so this one has 150. So we are going to be pulling out 50 minus. So this one will have $100 for dinner. So 20, 40, 50. And we still have 100 left. I like to turn these this way. I like to turn my tracker this way so that when I look in my envelope, I can see how much is still left. So gifts, and then I need to pull out $30 from fall festivities because we took my son's friends out to dinner and I didn't have enough in my, so that's going to be 30, 20, 30. And so I broke up the dinner into fall activities, which our weekend away was a fall activity. So that is going to do it for that. So let's count up. I told you it felt like we spent a lot. So 15 plus 30. Yeah, so $802. So let's go in here and let's do this. And take this out first because I don't like to commingle this money. So I think that might be it. This money's already in the bank, so what I'll do is I will transfer this money from our high yield savings account into my checking account so that I can pay this off. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So I believe this is 3, hold on, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 72, 73, 74, 75. Is that right? So 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 72, 73, 74, 75. So 275. So this money here should be 527. So let's hope that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we should have 127, 20, or 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25, 26, 27. That's exactly right. So I love it when that works out. So this now will go back to the bank. I will wipe off this tracker and put it back in my into my purse, into my wallet. This goes in here to go back to the bank. I'll put this off to the side. And then now, let me do this real quick. So this is our change. I like to track my change. So we have 25. So we have 3 quarters. 1, 2, 3. I've been having fun doing these change trackers because, you know, we so often just throw our change everywhere, you know, in our car, and it all adds up. There's $1 or a penny. So 1 penny, it's pretty nasty. That's like a nasty penny. And I've said this before, we took some change into our local bank this summer, and it was $107. And so I will put this in my Tilly when we're done. So now we are moving on to our cash stuffing. So let me grab the money. So this is my money from week number 2. We get paid twice a month. So I roll over. I don't keep my money commingled. What I do is I keep 1 week in my wallet, and I put the week number 2 into my overflow binder. It helps me just keep track and know that whenever I reach into my wallet, I know exactly what I can spend that week, and I don't have to kind of play these games about what I have and what I don't have. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, 510. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 615. So that's exactly what we should have. We upped some categories last month. And so let me go grab my budget sheet. Okay, I'm back. So I'm just going to reference my my paycheck from October 1 so that I know exactly what is going into these envelopes. So groceries is going to get $350, and that is going to be, hold on, let me turn the page here. Go to my cash planning sheet. So groceries is going to get 2 100s, 2 50s, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. So that should be $350. So let's do this. So now it has 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 30, 40, 50. So that is correct. And I like to play, let me grab my personal binder. And with my money, I like to play the weekly spinner. And so let's grab that and see what, we'll put this off to the side, see what we have to save. So I just put that extra money into, so $7. So we'll do, put a 10 and take $3 back. So, is that right? No, I just put all my money in here. 20, 30, 300, 20. So it should have $3, and the rest of this is for rollover. So now we should have 343. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. So that goes into my groceries. And now this can go back over here. And we put in $7. And now my spending gets 75. And that is going to be 150, 2 10s, and 1 5. And with that, so this is just an extra way to save some money from your budget. And that one is, this is with Budget with Ira. That was Studio Budgets, the weekly spinner. The weekly spinner was Studio Budgets. And what I do is whatever I roll, I put in this. Okay, so it's going to be $10. So I'm going to take $10 out of my personal spending money. And so far, while doing this, I've saved 120, 40, and then we're going to put $10 in. So we have $150 in my Budget with Ira. primary challenge. So now for the week, I have $65 in my personal spending, which is plenty. So we'll put that right there. Household is going to be getting $150, one $50 bill. Eating out and dining out. So dining out on my date night, or I've merged them. So it's going to get $150 bill, 2 10s, and 1 5. So it gets $75 a week. And I like to play a little bit with this one, and it's with the stuff more. So I play 3 games with my stuff. So, oh, where's my cute little, oh, here it is. I got this new scratcher. I like to use this. So it's getting this week $15. So I'm going to put that right here. And then my dining out this week is going to be getting $60. And this should be, this could go to my husband's birthday dinner. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Giving is going to get, so giving is going to get $10. So it's going to get $10. So giving gets $10. Miscellaneous is going to get $25, or my buffer. I've been using my buffer a lot, and I've been trying to really not use it, but it's hard not to. And then my last $30 for the week is going into Pearl, and she is our Siberian Husky, and this is for her food. And I just keep it in my overflow. I don't carry around her envelope. Like I said, we buy it online or at the grocery store, and so I just put it back in there. So now I am feeling, especially after the weekend that we had, I'm feeling pretty good. Stuffing that up, getting my wallet ready for this upcoming week. It just always feels like a fresh start, and I am super excited for it. So now I can put that away. So now we have to put into challenges. This is one of my favorite things. This is why I try not to spend too much money, because I love doing these challenges at the end. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we have $34 to put into challenges, which, is probably a low amount, but I really enjoy these. Okay, so let's do Knockout 9 first, just because it could take everything. It could take a lot. So let's go. So 5, let me grab my marker. 6, 9, 8, 6. Okay, we're doing pretty good. 5. Okay, that's the end of the road for that. So we have to put $11 into this one. So we have 7, 3, and 11. So that's 11. So we got a 10 and a 1. And I love this challenge. It's one of my favorites. So we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Going into Knockout 9 by Luna Lolly. I love playing this game. I love Knockout 9. Okay, so we have about $23 left. Let's put one of these in. So we'll do $5. This is Cash Plus Cute's Libra Challenge. And we just kind of started this one. So we have $10 in here. That's so pretty. Her challenges are so pretty. She's a UK cash stuffer. Let's put that in there. And then, how many do we have left on this one? Let's see. I don't know if anything's close to being done. Let's go into, let's do a scratcher. So we'll roll this. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go in the middle. A rainbow. This is my first rainbow. This is from Studio Budgets. This this is my first rainbow. I'm so excited. I'm so excited there's a rainbow. Because all I've been getting are pots of gold. And those have been pricey. So 50, 70, 85. And we can put this in here. And this is a new one. I just put this one in here this week. So this is, we got the studio. And small flowers. So we'll put $5 in here. So we have big flowers. Or 2. So we'll do big flowers for 2. So that's 4. And then let's do a different color. We'll do purple as a little one. And so that's going to be 5. How pretty is that? And then we'll put $5 in here. Uh-oh. There it is. Sometimes I can't figure out how to open these. Like, is it missing the thing? So now we have 5, 6, 7. So let's go to this one. This is Cash But Cute. Take what you need. And I am going to do kindness for sure. I feel like I need to give that out. The world needs a little more kindness. So we'll do 1, 2. And then we'll do, so we have 6 left. So I'm going to do productivity. I love this challenge. Hopefully I didn't botch that up too much. So it's going to take everything. And then that is going to do it for this week's cash stuffing. This week reminded me why I love cash stuffing. It let me say yes to family time without stress. Parents' weekend, homecoming, dinner with friends, my husband's birthday coming up, and all of it was planned. All of it was covered, and that's the peace of mind I wanted when I started this journey. And the leftovers going into challenges, that's just the cherry on top, proof that fun and saving can coexist. So unstuffing, rolling over, and we celebrated, we planned, and we saved. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. It helps grow this little channel of mine, and it keeps me motivated to share every step of the journey. I started this because I wanted to hold myself accountable, but I'm having so much fun watching videos, learning from everybody, tweaking my budget, letting go of things that don't serve me, and it has just been so fun. So I will see you on